What's up guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a product review channel. If you're new here, welcome, hit that subscribe button. We do product reviews of all types, shapes, and sizes. Today is a back to school review. That's right, good to be back. I'm not in school, but because I'm not, that should make me an expert. So remembering back to when I was in school, here are a couple of collared shirts that I remember being similar to the uniforms we wore that would actually make great outfits for back to school. We're looking at two shirts today. We're looking at both are collared, both are from Macy's. One cost $60, the other cost $110. We're looking at two collared shirts. These you can find at Macy's in the men's department. One is Tommy Hilfiger and the second is Polo Ralph Lauren. We're going to look at the similarities and differences between each and talk about whether or not paying the $110 is worth it over paying only $60 for the Tommy Hilfiger. So the Tommy Hilfiger is $60, the Ralph Lauren is $110. Neither are on sale. There are Ralph Lauren shirts on sale, but let's go ahead and talk about that and why paying the $110 for the Ralph Lauren or $60 for the Tommy Hilfiger full retail is a good option. Starting with pricing. So, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, the Polo Ralph Lauren is the expensive option at $110, while on the other hand, the Tommy Hilfiger is the budget option, the less expensive option at $59.50 or $60. My suggestion is actually to pay the full retail, because when you pay full retail, you buy the most relevant style. And it being back to school, fall, the color of our Polo Ralph Lauren is actually Canterbury Heather. Canterbury is usually the name of a school or a type of school, as where on the other hand, our Tommy Hilfiger, this lineup of shirts, doesn't matter what color you get, ours is deep black, but this lineup of shirts is actually a fall classic or a part of the fall classic line. Again, when you pay full retail, you get the most relevant stuff, and these two shirts I think are great for back to school. This next segment is quality. Both are high quality, as you should expect paying full retail. Shopping for either shirt, both in-store and online, all colors and sizes are available. If you find something missing in-store, you can find it online and vice versa. Both our Tommy Hilfiger Fall Classic and our Polo Ralph Lauren Custom Mesh Polo Canterbury Heather are 100% cotton. Both are machine washable. And last, most importantly not least, the overall fit and finish of each shirt is fantastic. Nothing unfinished or missing, no stains, no rips. Doesn't matter if you pay $110 or $60, I think you can expect a good, high quality, well finished, well taken care of shirt. And last but not least, this third and final segment, style. In this segment, I aim to cover not only how it looks, how it fits, how comfortable each shirt is, but also the features in each shirt. So let's start with the Polo Ralph Lauren Custom Mesh Polo. First and foremost, on Macy's website, in summary, you know exactly what you're getting buying Polo Ralph Lauren. Perhaps that's why you pay the extra price, not sure. But more on that in a second, because is it worth paying $110 versus $60 for the Tommy Hilfiger? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what you get with the Polo Ralph Lauren first. So, point number one about the Polo Ralph Lauren, and you can find this on Macy's website, it has a tennis tail. And what I found to be the case about the tennis tail is that basically it's the same length in the front and the back. It's a tapered finish, so it's actually separated from the front and the back. But just wanted to point this out, it's the same length in the front and in the back, because if you actually look on Macy's.com, the model actually wears the shirt tucked in. So yes, they tell you it's a tennis tail, but how useful is that when the model has the shirt tucked in? So that is what the tennis tail is. With some Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, the tail is longer in the back. That is not the case with this custom mesh polo. Our Polo Ralph Lauren has a ribbed polo collar. And basically means, I think, is it's a thick, stiff lining that you can sort of wear up. Point number 3, the Polo Ralph Lauren has ribbed armbands. Again, the ribbed means stretchy. You'll actually notice in this video, me being an extra large, what I typically expect from stretchy armbands is for them to actually stick to the arm and be tight around the arm. But as you can see, me being an extra large, I did lose weight recently. You can see that the sleeves do hang off, but are still stretchy nonetheless. So perhaps if you've got bigger arms than me, but still wear an extra large, they will stick to your arms. Just keep in mind, I have been exercising. I do still wear an extra large, but my arms are just a little bit thinner. Arm sleeves are just a bit loose in this case on me. The Polo Ralph Lauren has a 2-button placket. So button in the middle here, and then one sort of at the top. You can cinch it closed. Now for the Tommy Hilfiger. Let's talk about the style of the Tommy Hilfiger and how it compares to the Polo Ralph Lauren Custom Mesh Polo. So first and foremost, the Tommy Hilfiger is actually a slim stretch fit. You can see compared to the Ralph Lauren, it's a bit thinner looking, and this might actually look even thinner due to the fact it's a black shirt. But I think you can see the overall boxiness of the Ralph Lauren compared to the thinness and the tightness of the Tommy Hilfiger. The Polo Ralph Lauren does still fit and look great. Just does look maybe perhaps a tad boxier and looser fitting than the slim stretch Tommy Hilfiger, but that's my opinion, so take that with a grain of salt. Something interesting I wanted to point out, some Tommy Hilfiger shirts, like this shirt, the custom fit Ivy Polo on Macy's.com, have a magnetic closure, which simply equates to magnetic buttons. So you get basically a button stitched to the collar, and then but instead of sliding it through a buttonhole, it just magnetically closes. With this Tommy Hilfiger shirt, the Fall Classic Slim Stretch, it's a normal regular button like you would expect, not a magnetic one. But if a Tommy Hilfiger with a magnetic button is something you were looking for, they do offer that. Compared to the Polo Ralph Lauren with tennis tail, the Tommy Hilfiger also has a even front and back. And last but not least, the Tommy Hilfiger, just like the Polo Ralph Lauren, has the ribbed collar and armbands, which basically equates to a stretchy collar and stretchy armbands. So today we look at 2 different type of collared shirt you can find at Macy's. Both are kind of preppy, but one is half the price of the other. The Polo Ralph Lauren is one shirt that we looked at. It's a collared shirt. It was $110. It was Canterbury Heather, which is relevant to this season. And we also looked at the Tommy Hilfiger Fall Classic Slim Stretch collared shirt. A little bit of a different style. It's a little bit thinner looking. That could have been due to the color. Not as many colors available for the Tommy Hilfiger as the Polo Ralph Lauren. But then again, it's the same features basically, just slightly different style and half the price, and also the same quality. So the question that I asked at the beginning of the video that I told you we would summarize at the end was, is it worth paying the extra money for the Polo Ralph Lauren versus the Tommy Hilfiger? And the answer to that is yes and no. And the reason I say yes, it's worth paying extra for the Ralph Lauren versus the Tommy Hilfiger is due to the fact if you go on Macy's website and look at the features and the specifications and the care instructions and all of the other bits of information you can find about each article of clothing, what you'll find is the Polo Ralph Lauren gives far more detail. When you buy the Ralph Lauren, you know exactly what it is you're getting. As where with the Tommy Hilfiger, even though it has the exact same features as the Ralph Lauren, like I said, just slightly different style. Tommy Hilfiger is a slim stretch. The Polo Ralph Lauren is just a custom slim fit mesh. Very similar in style actually now that I am reading this. But what you'll find actually looking at the Tommy Hilfiger is they sort of beat around the bush a little bit, make making it difficult to figure out what you're getting versus the Polo Ralph Lauren boot. Now that you've watched this video, you can see that you get pretty much exactly the same. The only difference between the Ralph Lauren and the Tommy Hilfiger is you get 4 colors available with the Tommy Hilfiger and 15 colors with the custom slim fit. But the reason I say no to paying $110 for a collared shirt versus $60 for a collared shirt, remember the Polo Ralph Lauren is the 110 and the Tommy Hilfiger is the 60, is the fact, yes, even though the Polo Ralph Lauren is available in more colors, you know exactly what you're getting. When it all comes down to it, each shirt has the exact same features. Both are good quality. I found no quality control issues with either the Tommy Hilfiger or the Ralph Lauren. They fit relatively the same. I would say that the Ralph Lauren is probably a little bit truer, but like I said, both shirts have the exact same features: the 2-button placket, the ribbed collar, the ribbed armbands, and the tennis tail with the same length in the front and the back. And of course, both are branded for this season, and both would make great shirts for back to school. So, good to be back. You let me know in the comment section below, is it worth paying, the extra $60 for the Polo Ralph Lauren versus the Tommy Hilfiger? I pretty much laid everything out for you to see. Some of this information is not available on Macy's website, which is why I make this video, which is why I am happy to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Because I picked these shirts up at Macy's, that makes these a big box good. It's good to be back. It's back to school season, and today we looked at 2 shirts that would make great back to school shirts. We looked at the men's custom slim fit mesh polo for $110 at Macy's. I bought it in an extra large. It fits great, fits true to size, fantastic quality. And we also looked at the Tommy Hilfiger Fall Classic slim stretch collared shirt. It was $60 at Macy's. Came in about 4 different colors, also great quality, but no second guessing with this shirt. It's just 4 colors, and either of these colors, I think, in a school setting are appropriate and will help you or your child fit in. So hit that thumbs up, hit that like, subscribe, the bell icon to get notified when we post YouTube. Comment down below for more. Once again, thanks again so much for tuning in. My name's John. We do product reviews on this channel. Every week it's something new, but I try to keep it seasonal. Hit that like button once again. Thanks again so much, guys, again, for tuning in. My name is John. I will see you in the next video.